Here with us today is Fardan, the acclaimed Qatari musician, composer, and songwriter.
Dana is the co-writer and composer of the West End musical Broken Wings that will premiere at Katara Cultural Village.
Thank you, Dana, so much for coming here today. I know you're very busy, so we really
my
appreciate
pleasure.
that you took some time to come here to the Montreal and have some tea with us. Before we start talking about Broken Wings, we would like to know a little bit more about your career and how did everything start?
I woke up one morning, realized that I was pregnant with my first child. I was bringing life into the world. This child was not going to know a very fundamental truth about me, which I myself hadn't realized until I found out that I was having a baby. And that is that I was a musician. A very simple fact. And you would think that I would have been engaging with it my entire life, which at some point I did. I was always playing the piano, I was always making up melodies, but I never saw this direction that I was ever going to take seriously.
Let's talk about Broken Wings. I know this is a very important project for you. How did this musical come to life and why is it so close to your heart?
I had just started musical composition over here in Doha, and my producer, now Ali Matar, invited me to London to open for Gibran at Cadogan Hall. It was a sold-out concert. So Ali, my producer, told me that he was arranging for a meeting between myself and Nadim Naaman, who was then playing the role of Raoul in Phantom of the Opera. So they invited me to see Nadim perform, and Ali said that he felt that Nadim and I would be very productive artistic collaboration. We all had tea with Nadim Naaman, my producer, and some other members of the artistic community. And immediately we knew that we wanted to write a musical with a subject connected to Arab heritage. And our entire mandate was to take Arab culture, the universally relevant content behind it, and apply that to a world stage.
Why do you think it is so universally accessible to everyone, the story? Why do you feel that?
It's the character and the words and the works of Khalil Gibran. We hadn't picked the story from the beginning. We picked the author. It was Nadim that suggested the author. So, and the reason being, because he's so universally relevant and he's so universally present, even today.
You have a lot of projects going on, and one of them is that you are now the official composer for Qatar Airways. Tell us a little bit about that.
It is exciting because, first of all, I was always afraid of flying. And secondly, you have a lot of artistic license to really address those emotions, to really address that sort of, that movement that you experience in a plane. I mean, you're defying gravity.
You have a lot of ongoing projects, as George said, and one of them is 2 films with British directors. Can you tell us a little bit about this and what your involvement are in these films?
The films, I can't tell you about them much because I'm not supposed to talk about them until they're released. But one of them is about Jane Austen, and it's more of a documentary.
You're a massive role model to women in general, and especially Qatari women and the female youth of the country. Does that place a little bit of extra stress and pressure on you, or do you think that kind of drives you a bit more to achieve even more?
It does drive me in the end. I mean, if you haven't got an objective, it's larger than you, it's very easy to be bogged down by everything. Obviously, there are so many barriers, there are so many challenges, and you need that fire behind you.
Dana, please, we would like you to invite our audience to come and see Broken Wings.
We are super excited to be performing Broken Wings at the Katara Opera House from the 8th to the 9th of November. We're going to have 2 shows on the 8th. We're going to have a matinee, 2:30, and an evening performance, 7:30. We're going to have 2 shows on the 9th as well, same timing, and tickets are now on sale via Virgin.
Dana, it has been an absolute pleasure for us to have you here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We wish you best of luck with your entire career, the musical and everything you put your hand to. Thank you so much.
And guys, don't forget to follow us on all of our accounts in Qatar Living.
Thank you for joining us and see you next time.